Hey, we're two fat guys.
And we just watched Batman.
We watched Batman. It's the Dark Knight.
That's right.
Right now.
No, that's how I've done all of them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's been a while. I'm out of practice. Been going through some personal stuff. Who knows?
Yeah, the Batman 1989 with Michael Keaton, not Michael Douglas.
Not Michael Douglas.
Also, not Jack Nicklaus.
I thought. I was really hoping because they keep showing you Jack Nicholson. I'm like, it might be a bit of a tease.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson plays like Jack Niven, and then Jack Nicklaus takes over. As
Jack Nicklaus comes in as the creeper
and helps Batman fight, general crime.
Just general crime. Good villain, right?
General crime.
Clayton, we're putting general crime in our setting. Start writing that real quick. I want a treatment for the film done by the time we finish this video.
I guess that's who Sergeant Hatred reports to.
He reports to general crime?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Alright, but general crime does not have a crime tattoo on his body, because that's awful. Only his underlings have to do that. So, Batman.
Yeah.
Which is what we're talking about. Sam has declared to me that he's going to be a sourpuss for this, so I'm waiting for the sourpuss.
No, this being the DC marathon. DC Dementia. Yeah, I've never gotten as excited for the DC stuff as I did for the Marvel stuff.
See, looking at this list, I am more excited to watch these because looking at them, like, oh, these are more movies. I feel like, oh man, I'd like to sit down and watch this.
Yeah, I'm still a nerd. I enjoy all of these movies. Not all of them. Yeah, Steel, it's the best.
Wait till we watch it with a refined eye, a close. Wait till we're live tweeting.
Monocles.
Wait till we live tweet it. I feel like that's going to help.
That will.
Although we're not going to be able to type fast enough. We're going to need to hire stenographers.
I'll just have to get out a computer because I don't think I can type on my phone that fast.
That's right. Yeah.
But Batman. Yeah, Batman. It's the kicking off of kind of superhero movies being taken a little bit more seriously.
Well,
boatload of movies.
To be fair, the first big one was Superman, which we haven't got.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is coming up, and that was
wasn't that a lot earlier?
That was 70s. That was taken very seriously. It was like a big deal.
Yeah,
it was great. I really love the poster. I'd love to get a great art print, like an original one sheet of it, with the Superman with the logo. And the tagline was "You'll believe a man can fly."
Oh, that's right.
And I'm like, that is
solid.
That's solid marketing right there. That's a great tagline.
Especially, because again, it's like special effects for then were. Oh, fucking shit. That dude is flying.
They put tons of time in it, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, this it didn't really spur the advent that you think of it, because this movie did gangbusters at the box office.
Oh, yeah.
This movie did crazy good. And you think, in the early 2000s, when X-Men did well and Spider-Man did well, everyone's like, all right, well, let's make every superhero movie we can. We were talking, it's probably the effects, just because Batman's the lowest tech superhero there is. Despite being all tech-based, he's the lowest special effects needed superhero.
Yeah, and a lot of that's just practical. We got him on a grappling hook.
Here's some lighting effects, and here's some fist fights,
smoke.
Yeah, you're good to go as Batman. Whereas a lot of those superheroes, you need a lot more special effects to make the powers work.
Yeah, I guess we've seen a 1970s Spider-Man, not very amazing.
Not a good look. So the 90s didn't really spur the advent of superhero movies, but. Solid film, 89 came out.
Yep.
So I've always been a big fan of these group of these, so I have a hard time wading through the nostalgia just wrapped in it. I have a good little anecdote about Batman Forever that I'll tell when we get that one. But this one, I'm a huge fan of Tim Burton. I'm a huge fan of Batman in general.
Yeah, and this was early in Tim Burton's career. Right,
this was his third film.
Yeah, he done Pee-wee's Big Adventure,
and he did Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah.
He did Beetlejuice because that's where him and Michael Keaton first worked together, and then he's like, oh, you should be Batman.
Yeah, and then all the comic nerds of the time were like, no?
Yeah, he didn't do awful. He's not...
Oh, yeah, for when they announced the casting. Kind of not unlike when they announced Heath Ledger as the Joker, and people lost their fucking mind.
They did.
The gay feller from Brokeback Mountain?
See, I thought the guy from 10 Things I Hate About You.
So I never saw that. I probably wouldn't. For me, it was the guy from Knight's Tale.
Yeah, Clayton actually had this discussion because people were freaking out about that. The gay guy is playing the Joker, and there was some right-leaning article that was decrying how terrible it is. And Clayton asked me, well, name him. What movie do you think of when you say Heath Ledger? I'm like, 10 Things I Hate About You. He's like, oh, I would have said Knight's Tale. But the point is, neither of them is Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
And apparently that's all anyone's focusing on is this one movie.
Yeah.
But Michael Keaton, like, my biggest problem is probably his portrayal of the Bruce Wayne stuff, but it's not even his acting. Like, I'm fine with his acting. It's like the writing.
Yeah, there's not a lot for him to do.
Like, now that I'm more mature,
yes, I'm
audience.
Rich. I'm at a party, and that's what rich people do.
Yeah, now that I'm a little more mature as a reader, and I've read a lot more Batman and sort of seen more superheroes in general, I would like to have seen more done with the character. I mean, for the time, it's pretty cool that they did a superhero movie, so
yeah.
at that point, people were just excited to see that.
That's one thing I'm looking forward to in Dark Knight Rises, because it looks like we're going to have a lot of stuff to deal with Bruce Wayne more directly. Mm-hmm. All the Catwoman stuff in the trailers, like, her dealing with Bruce Wayne. Well, not all of it, because we have her getting in the Batpod. That jet.
It's not a car.
It's not. You're right, Batman.
Also, I think I should stop smoking. I've been thinking about it.
We've been thinking it smells awful in this thing.
I've been thinking about giving it up. I really like this Batman. Just because it's so wrapped in nostalgia, I don't even know if this is a good idea. In my mind, it's the best idea ever to do a Dark Knight Returns movie with Michael Keaton as Batman, as old Batman. Because first off, old Batman isn't as spry. Like, he has a couple really cool fight things, but it's less like finesse and cool, and it's more just like, I'm just gonna stand here and punch things.
Yeah.
So I think Michael Keaton could pull those off fairly well.
What was Michael Keaton in recently that
he was in the other guys.
Super awesome.
The other guys.
Oh, there's something.
He was the police chief. I loved him in the other guys. He kept quoting the TLC songs. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
That's right.
Like, come on. That's true. Hey, don't you creep. No one says creep like that twice.
Oh, he was alright. It's not. I was like, did he do something where he was like super great and like could be like old Batman? But then I realized what I was thinking of. He voiced Ken in Toy Story 3, which is
that's what you're thinking of. Because he voiced Ken, he's clearly qualified.
No,
to be old Batman. Your brain has odd qualifications for things.
No, it's trial by committee there. They're not all that bright.
You're not all that bright.
Because committee.
So I mean, I think it'd be interesting to try out, just because if nothing else, your prime demographic right now is going to have so much nostalgia wrapped around Michael Keaton as Batman. It's going to be the first Batman that people saw. Unless you can get Kevin Conroy. I don't know what he looks like, but in my mind, he looks like Batman.
He looks pretty Batman-y.
Doesn't he? Because that'd be a good man. Because, man, if I had an old Batman and all of a sudden he starts talking and it's fucking Batman from the animated series.
Yeah, like I saw him.
Nerdgasm. It's just everywhere.
I saw him at the New York Comic Con, and then, like, on the Sunday of the convention, I saw this dude walking around in a Batman animated series costume. And, like, all I could really see is the chin, but it looked just like him. And I was convinced that Kevin Conroy was walking around, like, the convention floor in a Batman suit, like, incognito.
Based on his chin? Do you pride yourself on your chin?
No, that and, like, when he was talking to, like, some kids, like, he was doing the voice, and it was, like, spot on, and I was like, oh, my God, that's him. And then I, like, told everyone it was him, and then, like, I posted that on Facebook, and then the guy who it was like, nope, that's me. I'm like, awkward and embarrassing.
Thanks, though. So wait, the dude, was it someone like you tangentially knew, or is it some random dude?
No, like he had several. He was like a couple mutual friends. Or
okay, that's what I was saying. Because, like, man, if just this random dude from New York Comic, like 8 people go. I've never gone, so here are these stories about jam-packed crowds. You go, it's like 6 people there.
Well, that night I put all my New York Comic Con stuff in a public folder so that other people, I'm like tagged it with New York Comic Con, so other people who went could see
all these slutty women. I mean, costumes and nerd stuff, right? No one goes there for scantily clad women.
And some people do.
And it's creepy as shit. You're like, mouth breathers, go away. You're ruining it for the rest of us. The rest of us just went to, like, oh, I'm here for nerd stuff. Oh, look, it's an attractive woman. Well, that was a pleasant little diversion. Thank you very much. And then there's...
Oh, they're not going to show up to this convention anymore. You keep doing that.
Don't worry, they get paid to show up to those conventions, so it's fine.
Not all of them.
Well, the best ones do. The best ones do.
Batman.
Batman.
All right.
I was gonna keep going. My brain was like, all right, now where do we go with this conversation now?
We may be stalling because we're waiting for Game of
We're
Thrones.
not stalling for shit. You have Korra to watch. Man, I can't wait to watch Arya die and just Sam's just crying. I mean, no, buddy.
What was that?
The episode's called All Men Must Die, and Arya's not a man.
That's true.
It's fine. Just Tyrion dies, and Jon Snow, and everyone else who's a man.
Oh no! The corpse of Eddard Stark dies again. Spoilers.
At this point, I feel like he's going to do one major death that doesn't happen in the books. He's gonna particularly pick one character who doesn't really need to do something, or like this person's role in the end can be played by someone else. And just to dick with everyone who's read the books, like next season they're just gonna get like stabbed to death, like in front of everyone. Like everyone can see, like, okay, definitely dead. We all agree. We saw him get ripped apart and burned to pieces. Okay. And I can't wait for that because man, I'm so used to books where I was just caught off guard if he punched me in the gut, like, yeah, you like these characters, do you? This is all about Batman. These Rabbit videos are just quickly becoming our Nerdcast. So be on the lookout for our Nerdcast. We should start that.
Yeah, microphones. That's my entire argument.
We'll do the headsets. We'll do the headsets we do with the problem.
I mean, these sound pretty shitty.
These do sound pretty shitty, but this is like...
Yeah, it's exactly this.
It's American Sign Language. Our deaf viewers appreciate it. We have one deaf viewer.
Or offended.
We have one deaf viewer. They've never understood a damn thing. They've seen two fat gentlemen flailing about.
They do appreciate fat guys flailing.
So
Batman.
I'm a big fan of Batman. I'm a big fan of this list in general. I don't know why you feel you're going to be Sourpuss. Is that what you said, Sourpuss?
Yeah, Sourpuss.
I'm really looking forward to the list. And
yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it, but
there's some movies I didn't get to see. Like
I don't have nearly as much nostalgia for it as you do. And
not just this one, but I mean the whole list in general. And there are some films that I haven't seen that I'm just genuinely excited to see. Not like I was excited to see Fantastic Four.
I want to say I'm not ashamed to say I'm looking forward to The Losers.
I am looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Road to Perdition, which I've never seen. Just never seen.
I've wanted to see History of Violence.
Yeah,
for a while.
I'm really excited to get another excuse to watch Stardust. I'm always excited for an excuse to watch Stardust. So.
Oh man, Robert De Niro's in that.
Yep.
Yeah, he is. Okay, I'm on board. I'm not gonna get Sourpuss.
I never thought I'd say it, but probably my favorite Robert De Niro role, closely beating out Brazil, but just barely. So yeah, I mean, first night DC Dementia, success, I think.
Yes. Yeah, especially because we switched the list around and we didn't just watch Steel. So right now I'm in a good mood.
The worst part is we can't do a second night until we can watch two movies because no one wants to watch. Oh no! Oh no! You know what I just realized though?
What's after?
You know what's after Steel? It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. The 1974 TV adaptation of the Broadway musical.
Yeah, I'm on board.
I am not on board.
I'm all on board.
Oh.
But you love musicals, Brandon. I'm sure it's written by Sondheim.
It is?
Yeah, totally.
I'm scrubbing this mouse. No. This mouse doesn't make the curtain move. Bill and Ted agree.